I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands. This is why I was chosen! I'll do it.
I am ready for whatever comes. On it. I'll make it happen. Who if not me? I'll make it happen.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all. Vital function successfully terminated.
Our ships, thanks to your breakthrough, we're able to clear out the state right now. With the aid of your ships from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the Hive. Guards have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course. We learn all of this from the reports. Your appearance on Koronus, the boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Koronus and House Versterian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. I was doing my duty, nothing more. And by your will, you have preserved Countess' life, your lordship. Koronus owes you debt that can never be repaid. We will continue to clean up of the state and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks, if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the xenos are pulling out en masse. Other matters require your attention. I won't retain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Koronus is returned to his former glory. Mr. Stallman has sent a message requesting an audience. As a critical report to deliver, will be waiting you on the ship's bridge.
Is there money to be made?
Look no further.
I always keep my options open. Always keep your eye on the price.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Okay. I will save and quit for tonight. I'll save the game now. It. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's do this. I'll come back, Lord Cap. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Until casualty damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and the resilience of the first defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. The Koronus suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by xenos. I have been given Salamander's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed from Smerus Maleficum. Considering the scale of the Darkon's raid, it's safe to assume that Drugari used up all the forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish their losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, Astralides are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Too much ready. Captain, the mission to report. Your wise legs mechanics analyze the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase crisis has passed. The domain of Valancius is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. What is more, bringing footfall to heal has strengthened your position as rock trade. Lady Thoreau have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under the sphere of your influence. In honor of such reassuring triumph, Dargonus, as the capital lord of your dynasty, known as may provide for Magni Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honorable Valant. Governor Drevstein has vowed that not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over the most glorious occasion. I have only just returned from Dargonus. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins? Do not underestimate Governor Drevstein's desire to find favor with you, your lordship. In this very moment, thousands of your suspects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who have burned out their houses. They will be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital wounds will be, if not healed, and well hidden under the elaborate dressing. Why will I need some ceremony? It's an ancient tradition of the von Valancius dynasty. When the heir exits the rock trader's house, they take a sacred oath of fealty to the Emperor and announce themselves as his steward of the dynasty's vassal wards. It's an act of faith that is meant to remind the rock trader of their mission. In the eyes of your suspects, you already are a rock trader. It is now time to become one in the eyes of the Emperor. What is this ceremony? Swear of an oath and shake of sweet hands. That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will be a reception as well as other noble guests. Distinguished rock trader Calicos Winterscale and Senia Corta will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Dargonus to host their illustrious Dynasty advance. Your servants wish to know your opinion on two matters related to ceremony, the first of which is what festive activities are to take place in the capital on such a day. Did the rock traders from other dynasties flock to Theodoras Magna Essential as well? Recovered records indicate that they did. The Lady Theodoras Magna Essential was attended by the esteemed Calicos Winterscale and Anna Spy Corda, Incentia's predecessor. It is an informal tradition. By witnessing the ceremony, the heads of the other dynasties confirm they recognize the new rock trader, their equal, that they are willing to respect the new rock trader's privileges and not encroach upon their holders. No more than usual at least. Okay, we'll do iconoclast. Let the poor be fed and shell cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Your subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Cap. We are never short of people in need. The second matter on your servant mind is which of your closest companions will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony. Does it matter? Absolutely. This symbolic gesture will accentuate connection to certain classes of or parties to which your companions belong. All eyes will be upon you, and people will remember whom you choose as your closest allies. That is why there will be no more than two, or it won't be a unique show of favor. Abelard? The servants of House of Vanessa will see this in continued dynasty's closest traditions. Dear Ocasio, really Oh. Well, do we relate? Let's introduce early to the public. To appear before the people of the ceremony, xenos, a provocative and intriguing move. It is this kind of behavior people expect to see on the altar of privileges and think of an immortal. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Koronus, the master of ceremonies at the palace. Report to you when the cabin is ready to press your name. Come on, I need to... Nobody else. Following the omniscient guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing optimalities within the recent operation of the ship systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Initial exposition. With the Omniscience blessing, I contacted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data into the matrix pattern. The data subjected to this analysis comprise evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and serious as irregularities in the algorithm of the ship's log. I see. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by complementary ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for this recent event to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature, take action applicable to such nature. What kind of action? Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents as shown us. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, the complementary ritual will help us purge this ship and hallowed presence. Very well, let's proceed with your ritual. Have my gratitude, nobody else. I will notify my tech comrades to begin the preparations complementary ritual at once. Nobody else. My tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementary ritual of cleansing. Its command will require authorization key in the form of the blood of the Von Valancius. If you are ready, place the hand into the Sabercarcolites receiving motion. I'm ready. Key accept. Activating purification protocols. Analyze hype intrusion. Logout. Prevention. Pascal, what's going on? Companion triangulation is proceeding as intended. Vamos, hello. Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? Nomos, we are Nomos. What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you a friend or a foe? Nomos. Nomos and Valancius. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We work when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when getting here was refusing to be awakened. You asked for rescue, we did as you asked. We did everything to please you. Why? Why do you fear now? I do not fear you, I'm trying to understand you. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Request instructions. Optional. Finish the complementary ritual. Banish the entity Nomos. 2. Option to stop the ritual and initiate communion instead. Will present Nomos. Continue. No. Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Let's start by clearing certain things out. Were you the one responsible for ship malfunctions? What about the strange entities in the ship logs? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? I only wanted to understand, to see how things work. What else can you do? Nomos learn, Nomos try new things. You want to see? As the president, do you want us to do it again? No, you are providing a machine spirit. Sensation required, ritual maintenance required. Nomos and your communication. Stop it, that's enough. Those are living people. Who can you kill them like that? Without dream or reason? We stop their functions. Do you not turn your machines off sometimes? We do not know how to turn human back on, not yet. But after enough experience, we will. We're always learning new things. Pascal, what is your take on this? Is this anti-benevolent machine, spirit, or monster? Unclear. It is sufficient. The possibilities are too. Understanding the essence of the entity is beyond my reach at the present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great spirit of the Imperial apostle. The right of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The right will take many cycles, but will allow me to come closer, identify and make contact with it. Okay. I've had enough, Pascal. You are to investigate the nature of this entity until you know the truth. Nomos allowed to exist in the ship. Nomos want to learn what we are to. We'll add things to our log. Things that might help us help you. Then decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion right at once. Many cycles of iteration, interaction with the entity of Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Messiah. Nomos are glad, nobody else. Will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. Our captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion with the machine spirit core. But if such is your wish, nobody else can converse with you. Only some speaking. I will speak with you, Nomos. Nomos are glad. You have been lonely. My work here is done over us. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping a complementary ritual. Thank you for appearing with us before us until the Nomos. We'll stop here for today. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Until next time. Have a nice rest of the day, night.